Hey now, YouTube. Joey brings it back again. Cali. Back-to-back videos on this sunny weekend here in Cali. Gonna talk some baseball cards. The thing that I love to do. If you guys are watching me, I'm sure you guys feel the same. I'm gonna do something a little bit different today. I'm gonna give you guys my first top 10 list. You know, I'm gonna be bringing more of these around. You know, I want to expand my channel. I want to give more information, show you guys a little bit of, you know, of what I like, of what I think, and, you know, the little bit of knowledge that I have, I want to pass it on. First list of 2018. Here we go. Top 10 baseball card tubers. The ones to watch in 2018. So, a lot of these guys we all know, near and dear to our hearts, but there might be one or two that are not on your list, that weren't on your radar. And the way I see it is, if I can show you or put you on to one guy that you didn't know anything about, that might be the channel, that might be the guy that ends up being your #1 YouTube channel, where you get the most information. He might have the exact same collecting goals as you. You guys can become trading partners. Hey, if I can do just one of these guys on that list for you, I think it'll be worthwhile. You know, I can't have everyone on the list. There's a lot of good YouTubers out there. This was just the list that I came up with. So, in no particular order, like I like to say, here we go. Okay, first up, you know, this guy's going to be on everyone's list. Aaron Davis. Aaron 619. Aaron's channel is amazing. He has great content. He has very, very knowledgeable on the Negro League players. He has awesome collections and videos on Major League pitchers. A lot of vintage NFL cards. He's going to be crossing over a lot of his collection this year in the NFL. Check out his channel if you haven't already. Aaron Davis, for sure, top 10 baseball card tubers to watch in 2018. Another guy on here that's really, really good. Giuseppe 1. Dave. This guy has a really cool collection, but he also specializes in a lot of things that we don't see a lot of here. He has memorabilia. I saw a video the other day of his with the Ted Williams watch, a watch that Ted Williams personally owned. If you're into that kind of stuff, he also has cool baseball cards. But if you're into expanding what you collect and what, you know, what information you want to have, Giuseppe 1, that is a great channel to subscribe to. Up next in the top 10 baseball card tubers, Miska fan, Josh. Josh hasn't been on here in a while. I'm sure he's busy, but we all got to start getting on his case so he can start making more videos. Miska fan, he has an awesome vintage collection. He will show you a way to collect where you don't have to go after the PSA 7s, 8s, 9s, or 10s. You can get gorgeous vintage stuff to add to your PC at all levels, at all conditions. And he's also collecting my favorite set, the 1953 Bowman Color. So, looking forward to more videos from Josh. Miska fan. Look up his channel if you haven't already. Another favorite here on YouTube, one of my favorites, Ray from Philly. Ray has an awesome channel. This last 2017, Ray came up, got a ton of subscribers, and, you know, I see why. Ray's a great YouTuber. He collects a set that I'm working on, that a lot of guys work on, the 300 Great Baseball Cards by Mike Payne. And one of the reasons that I love Ray is because he, a lot of times, includes his son Ray Ray. You know, if you guys watched my video yesterday about the big Joy Brings It contest giveaway, I had my son Adam on the video. Hey, we got to pass on this hobby, show our enthusiasm, and show everybody what it's about. And the way Ray from Philly does it with his son, man, it makes you want to watch. It makes you want to support his channel. Ray, you got a great channel, and keep it up in 2018. I'm sure you're going to be at 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2018. Next up on the top 10 baseball card tubers, the ones to watch for 2018, Silverjacketedjoe. Man, this guy has over 1,500 subscribers. This is getting to be a huge channel for Joe. But Joe has the personality. to do a channel like this. He has really informative videos. He did an awesome video, the 10 most undervalued cards in the hobby. He's done awesome videos like the history of baseball cards. And aside from those things, he's got a sick vintage baseball card collection. If you guys haven't already, you guys got to check out Silverjacketedjoe. He put up an awesome video yesterday. And what I like about Joe is that he can poke fun at himself. You know, he put up a video today about, yeah, I'm at 1,500 subscribers and I'm going to the card show today. You know, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be mobbing me. I'm Silverjacketedjoe. Watch his video and see what happens. All right, up next on the top 10 baseball card tubers for 2018. A lot of people like this guy, and he is awesome. Tops 85-401. Nate, what's up, big guy? He is an expert bonds collector. I've never seen a guy that has more cards of one player ever. I mean, the most awesome collection. And I don't know how you keep track of that. You know, I'm sure you don't carry your list with you everywhere you go. But he's got some amazing cards. He has a really cool video. I don't know if it was his or Aaron Davis's video where they showed him making a sick purchase at the National. He picked up a 1/1. You guys got to look for that one on YouTube. A Barry Bonds card 1/1. And, you know, he's really into the 90s inserts and particularly Barry Bonds stuff. What I really like about Nate is that he's also not only a 90s collector, he has a great eye for vintage cards. He has an awesome series of videos on his 1959 Topps set that he completed, that his dad started and he completed. Really, really awesome. If you guys haven't already, check out Topps 85-401. Nate, great YouTuber. Check him out. All right, next on the list. This is a guy that I've seen that my YouTube buddies, not a lot of guys talk about. I think you should because it's very, very informative. It's Radek cards. His name is Patrick. This guy has like a really professional-like blog channel, whatever you want to call it. Radek cards. He's also into the 90s inserts. He's a Frank Thomas collector, if I'm not mistaken. But he talks a lot about 90s inserts. You know, not necessarily my thing, but I know a lot of guys on here love the 90s inserts. But aside from that, he does interviews. Not only interviews with the collectors, but insiders in the hobby, you know, people in the industry. Very, very informative, very professional-like channel. I like it, man. Even though I don't have a singles 90 insert card in my collection, I still enjoy watching Radek cards. And like I said, I've noticed that a lot of guys don't talk about him, you know, in our little circles, but check him out. One of the YouTubers, the top 10 YouTubers to watch in 2018. All right, keep it up with the top 10 baseball card YouTubers. Up next, like I said, these are in no particular order, just the guys that you have got to be watching this year. Mike, great channel, man. What I love about Mike are two things. He does a ton of PSA DNA submissions, you know, group submissions, his own submissions, and it shows you the process of, you know, the ins and outs and the hits and misses of subscribing or of submitting PSA DNA autographs. Most of his entries are from TTMs, something that I don't necessarily do or know anything about, but it's just so interesting. If you guys have not checked out Mike's channel, you guys should. One of the great guys in this community. Very, very enjoyable channel, man. Especially for me, I'm all into PSA DNA. I love watching his content. Michael, another guy that you guys got to be checking out. Not a lot of guys talk about him, but he's one of the big guys on here, and for good reason. My opinion, Eliteko3 Nolan, his channel, great content. He does humongous PSA bulk submissions. If you're the type of guy who likes to put on a 20, a 30-minute video, put it in the background, and, you know, work on your computer, watch, you know, whatever, wash the dishes, whatever you're going to be doing, you know, on the throne, put on Eliteko3. You get to see what the process is of PSA submissions. Like I said, the hits and the misses. And he puts a different insight also. He also has an eBay store. I think it's Cardboard Futures. What's really cool is it gives you an insight. You know, he sends in bulk submissions, so he gets them really, really cheap. And, you know, he may get an 8 on a card. And, you know, everybody's in the comment section saying, oh my God, you're wasting your money. You only got an 8 on a modern card. But he explains that all you have to do when you miss on that type of card, since his price is so low, all you got to do is break even. So if he can sell that modern card that graded a PSA 8 for $6, he breaks even and he just keeps going. And the hits keep adding up. The misses, he just sells them in his store. He breaks even. And those hits and hits, it's like compound interest, just keep building up. So Eliteko3, check out his channel. Very cool, especially if you're thinking about opening an eBay store. The eBay store would be very cool for a lot of people. Check out that channel. Another guy that I just recently started following on here, baseball collector, Mike. Mike is a very knowledgeable collector. He has a huge vintage collection. What's really cool about him is he's a Texas Ranger collector. So if you're into like collecting like teams, you know, I know there's guys out there like Yankees cards and stuff that likes to collect Yankees. He's from Texas, so he likes to collect Rangers cards. And he's building set registries and all kinds of things. Check out his channel. But what I really like about it is recently he's been showing videos working with his dad and building up his baseball card room, where they made this amazing, I don't know, what do you call it, storage piece where he could store like 2,000 PSA graded cards. Check out his channels, Baseball Collector Mike. You won't regret it. Great channel. Where am I, man? I'm pretty close to 10, but I don't, you know what, I got a couple more guys on here that I don't think, we got to keep going. And the guys that know me on here, like I said, I'm never going to make a video that's less than 10 minutes. That's just not my style. 10 minutes and beyond. Next guy on my list, top 10 baseball card YouTubers to watch in 2018. Great guy. I love his videos. Jericho, 941MI. Mike has a good channel. I really like it. He is a hardcore, what you call serious Johnny Bench collector. I've never seen anyone that has the type of collection, very specific, very concentrated Johnny Bench collection. And he also has a secondary, which is also a very serious collection, a Hank Greenberg collection, player collection. I love that one because it's vintage, man. Oh, you guys have got to check out Mike's channel. Very informative. He's very low key, very laid back, but it shows you also the ins and outs. He explains that sometimes it's worth to get a Johnny Bench card, and even though a 1-of-1 may pop up, he might not go for it. The price is not right. He knows what the price should be, and he'll pay what the price should be. If not, he'll wait, grow his collections in other ways. But Mike has a really good channel. Jericho, 941MI. Check him out. Great YouTuber. Next on my list, you could not leave this guy off, man. This guy, if you had to pick a rookie of the year, last year, 2017, I think this guy would definitely be the YouTube community baseball card 2017 rookie of the year. Pepino man, Caesar, Cesario del Barrio. Man, Caesar, everybody knows why Caesar is so popular. He must be up in the 800, 900 subscribers stratosphere right now, all in 1 year. But the reason that I like to watch Caesar's channel is this guy loves the hobby. A lot of different aspects, you know, bobbleheads, vintage cards, modern cards, LA Dodgers cards, Los Dodgers. But the thing that draws me to Caesar, what I love about this guy, him and I are old souls in this sense. He is a hardcore 100% set builder. Man, that's what I grew up doing. When my very first vintage baseball card when I was, what, 10 years old maybe, my dad bought me a 1979 Topps complete set in a binder, pages. Who knew that there was going to be an Ozzie Smith rookie in there? Who knew? All I knew is, man, there was Ron Say was in there, Steve Garvey was in there, Reggie Smith was in there, Rick Monday was in there, Davey Lopes. Oh my gosh. These kind of cards are what got me going and collecting baseball cards. We had, growing up, my parents had a small business on one corner of a street. 5 doors down, there was a local LCS. Mark Graff's Comics and Baseball Cards was his name. Imagine being a 10-year-old, you know, in 1981 and having, you know, all summer I would go to work with my parents. Imagine having an LCS. Just, Mom, I'm going to the store. Okay, walk right down the street. I'd be on my roller skates, I'd take my bike, whatever. You know, it's the early 80s. Walk down the street. There's my LCS. This guy, I remember buying Reggie Jackson rookie, $8. Very nice looking card. Today would probably grade out like maybe a PSA 6. And that time I thought, this card is perfect. I got Hank Aaron cards. I got Willie Mays cards. The owner, Mr. Mark Graff, put me on to collecting vintage. He says, I sell all the packs. You can buy all the packs. You can buy all the gimmick cards, that 1981 Topps scratch-offs, 1981 Topps Super, those big giant 5x7s. But if you have $5 a week in allowance, save it up and buy vintage cards. And that's what I did. You know, I would always beg my dad, and, you know, I got $5, lend me $5. You know, I want to get a Thurman Munson rookie. Dad, I got $8. I need $6 more bucks. I want to get a 1960 Topps Hank Aaron card. My dad would help me out, man. He's the greatest. But collecting vintage baseball cards at my local LCS as a kid, the one regret I have was, even back then in the early 80s, was the most expensive cards in the shop were those dang Mickey Mantle cards. And I swear, you know, 1968 Topps Hank Aaron, $8. 1968 Topps Mickey Mantle, $22. No brainer, man. I would get the Johnny Bench rookie, I would get the Hank Aaron rookie, and maybe, I don't know, Rick Monday card. I would rather have those 3 cards than the Mickey Mantle. Now, I wish I would have, and he told me, he says, Mickey Mantle's the way to go, get a couple. No, they're too expensive, I want to get all these guys. I was a kid, I didn't know, but, and that was, for me, that's what got me hooked. I got a lot of vintage. I still got about 200 vintage cards from my childhood collection. I don't think I'm ever going to grade them. I just love having them. But I started all with the set. So I have all the sets from like 73 on up to, maybe I stopped collecting sets and actually stopped collecting recent baseball cards. I think 83 was the last year I had. So from 73 to 83, I have every set in very good condition. I am a set builder, man. I would put those puppies together. And even to this day, I have the 59 set that I have started. I have the 57 set. I have the 53 set. Bunch of sets that I'm starting. Never going to complete them, but I'm a set collector. Just like Pepino, man. So if you're a set builder, check out his channel. Very, very good. And I've been going on forever. I think I'm way past. I think I'm at 12. I'm going to do one more. Top 10 baseball card YouTubers, the ones to watch in 2018. Last one on my list. RBI Crew 7. These guys, if you're not onto their channel, man, they do what many of us, myself included, dream of. Owning your own card shop. Straight up, owning your own card shop. They do such awesome things. They go to all the big shows. They have something that I never would have thought of, but man, if I had my own card shop, I would definitely do it. They have trade nights, you know, maybe once every month or 2 months, and all kinds of guys come. You know, they all get together, they trade. They specialize a lot of the, you know, more recent things, not necessarily what I collect, but it's not about that to enjoy someone's channel. You know, if you're a vintage collector, branch out, man. Watch other channels. If you are a modern collector, you like, you know, all these Paninis and one-on-ones and you know, tops, redemptions, and all that, inserts. That's cool. But branch out into watching some of the guys on this list that are specialists in vintage collecting. Branch out. Branch out to watch RBI Crew 7 if you've ever dreamed of owning your own card shop. Dude, that's the channel for you, man. It's very entertaining. They have humongous group submissions from BGS. So entertaining. If you guys like to watch guys just rip open those submissions and, you know, talk smack and have fun in between, that's the channel for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Joey Brings It Top 10 Baseball Card Tubers, the ones to watch in 2018. Hey, you may like what I had on my list. You may not agree with it. You might say, hey man, I should be on that list. Yes, no crying on YouTube, all right? You know, I could do 10. You know, maybe I'll do one next year, and then you know, that might be a good idea. I'll do one next year and include totally new guys. But like I said, my goal was, if I could somehow get one guy on this list that you didn't know about, and now you know about it, dude, I think I did good. Guys, that's gonna be all for today, man. Pretty long video. We're at 21 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. Like I said, just do some work, pay some bills, and put on this YouTube in the background. Like I said, you might find one guy on there that you don't know about. And hey, if you don't agree with my list, make your own list. If you don't agree with my list, give me a thumbs down. But put on there, you know, what you don't agree about. But that's not the way the YouTube community works, man. If you guys don't agree with this list, make your own list. And hey, let's keep the conversation going. YouTube forever, baseball cards forever. And knowing me, the way I do it, vintage forever. All right, guys. Joy Brings It. Cali. Oh, yeah. Time out. P.S. I wanted to say a big ups, a big thank you to all the guys who subscribed to the big Joey Brings It huge contest giveaway we had, where we gave away, I think I still have it here, where we gave away this card right here. 1953 Bowman color, Richie Ashburn. We had a bunch of guys that signed up for my contest. Mark from Kentucky, Dustin Bellinger, Yankees cards, Jerome, Will Southslow, Billy Willie, Ray from Philly and Ray Ray, Joe Ryan Fan 30 signed up, Tops 85401, Dustin Abraham, The Falsey, Aaron Davis signed up, The Card Dreamer, and the big winner, you guys, if you watched my reveal or my results video I did last night, Cub Fan 7523 won that contest. If you guys haven't seen the result video, the big reveal of who won, check it out. It's the one I had last night. I think it's Joey Brings It contest giveaway winner. Check it out, man. And again, thank you from the bottom of my heart to the 13 guys who signed up. It was a fun contest. You know, I'm going to do more because I'm a giving person, and I know in order to grow and promote this hobby of ours, we got to give. But when you give, you receive, and that's the way that I've seen this community work. All right, guys. Joey Brings It. Signing off from Cali. Peace. See you guys.